something that you wanted to bring up tonight, and I don't usually allow you to do this, Terry, because I like to make this my show. Jared Weir-Hargraves. What's he got to do to be suspended?
Well, it's clearly not shoulder someone in the face, because when it happened in the game, and you see Thomas Michele, like, he didn't come back. Michele didn't come back, and I know that Michele didn't come back because he was in my Supercoach team that didn't score any points on the weekend. But I looked at that and I thought, Jesus, that's surely that's a penalty. Surely something's going to happen. Surely the bunker's going to get involved and tip Ashley Klein off, because what it reminded me of, how it got missed, it reminded me of when we played the Bulldogs back in round 2 and Britt Nickera hit Viliami Kikau in the face, and then we got the ball, and then all of a sudden it was a penalty to the Dogs. And I took one look at the replay and I thought, Hargraves is in trouble here, and the Cowboys are going to get the ball back. And all Ashley Klein did was put him on report. Now that was direct, forceful contact to the head. They are grounds for a send-off. Right? They are absolute grounds for a send-off. And yet, he gets put on report. The Cowboys lose Michele for the rest of the game. I don't think he's been named this weekend either, because it was a Category 1. And Weir-Hargraves is given a $3,000 fine. Now, I'm an unabashed Jared Weir-Hargraves fan. I love the way that he plays football, and I'm probably one of the biggest people who defends the bumpers, because he's 6'5", and that's where his arms go. You have to defend yourself when you're running the ball, otherwise even a bloke like him is going to get smashed. But that was awful. Like, that was absolutely awful, to a point where I was on my couch and I was like, he has to go for that shot. Regardless of whether they don't give him the penalty, they can stop that at the scrum and turn around and go, hey, it was direct, it was forceful, you're gone. How it didn't happen, man. Like, how he escaped a send-off, a sin bin, and a suspension is absolutely mind-blowing when you see some players getting sin binned and sent off and suspended for some of the softest things you'll ever see on a rugby league field.
I wrote in my 20 thoughts, my famous or infamous 20 thoughts, that Weir-Hargraves was probably owed a few, and he definitely cashed in a chip this week, because I thought he was getting suspended. I thought a penalty and a sin bin was coming. I thought at least a penalty. When he went on report, I was like, oh, he's copping 2 weeks. You know, Weir-Hargraves with his priors, he's probably copping 22 weeks. It just... I know why fans are getting frustrated, myself included, because you'll see something this week where a guy love tap on the chin and he'll be sin binned. Mm-hmm. Yet Weir-Hargraves is, clobbering people and escaping with a $3,000 fine. It just...
Jared Weir-Hargraves has been charged or cited 7 times in the last 2 and a bit seasons and has not been suspended. And people's first reactions are, oh, imagine if Jared Weir-Hargraves done that. Imagine how many weeks he would get. The answer's 0.
Yeah, I think we
He will get 0 weeks.
Well, I think the Roosters are very, very lucky there, and I think they're lucky to have their enforcer. Not this weekend with the bye, but available after